Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Nolita Chabani. If it's your first time here, a very special welcome to you. If you are returning, thank you for your continuous support. In today's video, I will be talking about employability skills, just sharing some tips to make sure that you are employable and that you land that job that you've been eyeing. So employability skills are the competencies and behaviors that are essential for you to be successful in the workplace, and they are core to making sure that you are effective. So they're also known as transferable skills because you develop them over time and you can take them with you as your career develops. So think about them as something that is really a passport to you having career success. You would need to then, just draw on your experience to give evidence of these skills. Like, for example, if you are in an interview, you would then just talk about, your experience, and this will then show the interviewers or the panel that's interviewing you your skills that you have. I will share just a few tips that you can make sure that you speak on in an interview to make sure that you are employable. So the first one would be, your business acumen or awareness about the type of business and industry that you are applying in. So you have to show that you have done some research about the company, that you know what they do and that what their products or services entail, and how then you will add value by joining the team. Communication is also very important. This, is both verbal and written communication and listening, which is a great part of communication. So being clear, being concise, and also making sure that your message is received like the way you intended it. So the next one is teamwork. So I cannot stress more the importance of this because, being part of a team, you will rely on other people for information in order for you to deliver on certain things at work. So you must be, a great team player, always display a positive attitude, and also remember then that everything at work is really about making sure that the company succeeds and not to promote yourself. Problem solving is also a very useful skill to have, because in the workplace you'll be presented with problems or things that you need to find solutions for. You must display an ability to think logically and also make sure that your problem solving is good and that you are able to come up with solutions in the workplace and therefore benefit the company. So another one is leadership. I believe, that leadership starts with leading yourself. This is not only about leading others. You start by being disciplined, being, able to make sound decisions, being able to show up to work on time, being able to meet your deadlines. That is self-leadership before you can even think of leading others. And if you can then lead others, coordinating and making sure that everybody gets to deliver towards the common goal and that your department succeeds and that then the company ultimately succeeds. So that's another great skill to have. Emphasis on leading self first before you can lead others. So another one is being organized. So you've got to be really organized at work, especially if you work with a whole lot of information. Yes, some roles don't require for you to manage a lot of information. You have to be efficient. You have to make sure you are productive, manage your work in terms of your deadlines, be able to prioritize your work and know what to do first and what you can delay until you've delivered on the rest of the stuff that you have. So you give examples with all of these things of areas where you face maybe with a tight deadline and you were able to make sure that you apply great organizational skills to make sure that you meet your deadlines and deliver on what was expected of you. You also must be able to persevere and be self-motivated at work. So there will be tough times. So adulting is hard, and times can be hard at work when you under pressure, when you're faced with a lot of things to do. Be able to reach out to your colleagues when times are tough. Don't be afraid to ask for help. Ability to work under pressure is also another one. So you must keep calm in times where you are challenged and there's crisis. And it doesn't help you to become all over the place and fall apart. You must have the ability just to remain calm, and that should really help you then to focus and stay on track in terms of your work deliverables. So give examples of that as well. Resilience is another big one. In a world with so many challenges where you're balancing your work, your personal life, there might be things that you're struggling with, but you need to get the help that you need if you are struggling with any personal issues, and you need to bounce back and be resilient enough to always just find ways to get back, motivate yourself, and really just deliver. So you might be in an interview and relate a time where maybe you lost a loved one and you were working on a big project and everything worked out well, because that will then show how resilient you are, that regardless of the difficulties that you were facing, you were able to rise above it and still deliver on whatever it is that you were working on. Lastly, another very important skill is, analytical skills. It's important for you to be able to interrogate information. And I think in a world where we are actually in the fourth industrial revolution, where data and analytics are a big thing, that you should be able to use whatever data you have, information that you have, to draw insights, and also then that should inform how you approach doing things in your department, bring about improvement, to contribute in that way. Like I said earlier, all of these skills are skills that you can take to any position that you will get to be in. They are transferable, as I indicated earlier. Make sure that you work on them, and you might not be resilient today, but it is something that you can build to show that you are able to deal with change and that you can adjust and really stretch yourself to really deliver on whatever is expected at work. So these are tips of things that you can refer to, make real life examples where you have applied each of these skills to show your prospective employer that you can be a great addition to their team, and that then should really ensure that you are employable and that you get the best then of outcomes in an interview. I have come to the end of the video. I hope this video was helpful and that you will take a few tips and then build on that, and that when you do apply, then go for interviews, that you can make sure that you share on these to show these skills that you have. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a massive thumbs up, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already. Put on the notification bell so that you don't miss out when I send the next one. I will see you in the next one, everyone. Bye.